Hello everyone, I'm SaTales and today time for a new ArchViz Blender lesson. Today I will teach you how to model and texture a simple and realistic cooktop for our ArchViz project. So let's get started. Select everything with A and delete it with text. Change the view to the top orthographic view by clicking on the blue Z on the gizmo or just pressing numpad 7. Go to Add, Mesh, Plane. Rename the plane to Induction Cooktop or anything else you like. Open the right sidebar with 10. Change the dimensions to x 0.7 meters and y 0.5 meters. Press Ctrl plus A and apply scale. Go to the material, click New to add a new material, and rename material to whatever name you prefer. I renamed it to Induction Main. If we change the base color, nothing happens because we are in the solid mode. We need to switch to material preview mode. Now, if we change the base color, we can see it. I will leave my stove white for now. Place the cursor on the upper side of the screen as shown, and when you see a plus, just pull it down to the left by holding the left mouse button. Open the shader editor in the window you just created. Press N to hide the sidebar on the right. Change the base color to black and roughness to 0.1. Now, drag and drop the texture induction albedo that you can find in the description of this video. Connect the color from the added texture with the base color from the principal BSDF. Here is our texture. We want to add emission to this part where numbers are shown. Open this part, emission. If we change the emission strength, the whole texture changes, not just the part where the numbers are. If we connect color from texture with color from emission in the principal BSDF node and change the strength again, the numbers and these round induction parts will have emission. We are closer to our goal now, but we want just the numbers to have an emission. So we need to do one last step. So remove the connection from the emission in the principal BSDF node. We will add a new texture only for emission. So just drag and drop the other texture called induction emission to Blender from the description in the video. And connect the color from emission texture with the color from emission in the principal BSDF node. Change the strength to 5 or any other number you want. Switch to edit mode with tab. Extrude it with E for minus 0.005. Because we extrude it along the negative axis, we need to check our normals. Go to Viewport Overlays and turn on Face Orientation. It is red and it should be blue. Select everything with A. Go to Mesh, Normals, Recalculate Outside. As you can see, now it is blue as it should be. You can now turn off Face Orientation. We have texture at the bottom, so it is time to change that. Switch to Selecting Faces with 3 and select the bottom face. Press I to insert a new face for around 0.02. Extrude it with T for around 0.03. Select this bottom face again, and while holding Shift plus Alt, select this part as well. Don't forget to click directly on the edge to select the whole loop. Click plus to add a new material. Click New and rename the new material as you think is best. I renamed it to Induction Metal. Click Assign to assign the new material to the selected part. Switch to Object Mode with Tab and change Metallic to 1 and Roughness to 0.3. As you can see, these angles are too sharp. To fix that, go to Modifiers, go to Add Modifier, Generate Bevel. Now the bevel is too much, so we need to adjust it. Change the bevel segments to 3 and the amount to 0.0015. Now go to Add Modifier, Normals, Weighted Normal. You can see the difference already, right? Switch to Edit Mode with Tab. Press Ctrl plus R to add a loop. Then press left mouse button to position it, and in the end, Escape or right mouse button to leave it in the middle. Press Ctrl plus B and bevel it for 0.035. Add the loop on the other side with Ctrl plus R. Press left mouse button once to position it and move it for around minus 0.0664 and press Enter to confirm it. Press Ctrl plus B and bevel it for 0.15. Switch to selected faces with 3 and select this face. Extrude it for minus 0.03. Press X and select faces to delete them. Select this entire loop with Alt plus left mouse button. Press Shift plus D and then press Escape to return it to its original position. Press Alt plus E and choose Extrude Faces along normals. Don't forget to press S, not hold, to turn on even thickness while doing that. And extrude it for 0.008. We want to edit the bottom part of the cooktop, but this part is bothering us. Select this face and just press H to hide it. Switch to selecting edges with 2 and select this edge. And while holding Shift, this one, switch to solid mode to see better and select the remaining 2 edges. Press X and select edges to delete them. Select this entire loop with Alt plus left mouse button and press F to fill. Unhide the hidden part with Alt plus H. Switch to selecting faces with 3 and select this face. Scale it with S plus X for around 0.7. Switch to selecting edges with 1 and select this edge. Duplicate it with Shift plus D and move it up a bit. Switch to selecting vertices with 1 and add a new vertex with Ctrl plus R. Press Shift plus Ctrl plus B to bevel it for around 0.0127. And then once more, press Shift plus Ctrl plus B to bevel it for around 0.00240. Select these 2 vertices, press X, use vertices, and delete them. Switch to selecting edges with 2 and select this middle edge. Press X and select edges to delete it. Select both remaining edges. Turn on the snap with Shift plus Tab or by clicking this magnet icon. Changing snapping from increment to vertex. Press E plus Y to extrude it on the Y-axis and snap it to here. Switch to selecting faces with 3 and select these faces. Turn off the snapping with Shift plus Tab. Move it down with G plus Z to be a bit more inside. Turn on snapping, extrude it with T and snap it to here. Press X and delete faces. Switch to Object Mode with Tab, switch to Material Preview mode. Switch to Edit mode with Tab, switch to selecting vertices with 1, select these 2 vertices. And these 2. Press Shift plus Test and select Cursor to Selected. Switch back to Object Mode, go to Add, Empty Plain Axis. Select the induction cooktop, go to Object, set Origin to 3D Cursor. Press Shift and select the cooktop and then the empty. Now press Ctrl plus P and choose Object, Keep Transform to parent the cooktop to the empty. Select Empty and press Alt plus G to position it to the global origin. Go to Add, Mesh Cube, move with G plus Z, -1. Move it with G a bit, and see. Select the empty and change snapping to face. Move with G to the top of the cube. That is it for today. I hope you learned something new. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you had fun learning with me, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I have a Patreon with more exclusive content, including edited videos before I publish them on YouTube, 3D models, blend files, sharing my experiences with how to sell your 3D models, how to find clients in ArchViz, etc. You can also download the free brother guide for my other channel, so feel free to check it out if you prefer text tutorials or word video tutorials more. It is updated regularly. There is something for both free and paid members, so don't forget to check the link in the description. If you have any questions, write it down in the comments. Happy blending, everyone. Bye. See you next time.